going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I got a Maliss deck profile for you. We're going to talk about some changes I would make in the list. I've taken it to a couple events. Went and defeated at a case tourney, took it to a regional. Sadly went X2 at the regional, but I was just misplays that I made while I was there. So no big deal. We're just going to continue to test Maliss in this meta, but I hope everybody's been good, and appreciate the support on the recent videos, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So we got one Dormouse, two White Rabbit, because you have to max these out. Then we got three Chessy Cat, three March Hare, and then we'll go with three backup, one Wizard, because you just have to play them. Best cards in the deck. That's all for the Maliss Cyber's names. And then we got two Underground, one Mirror, one Terraformer, one Gold Sark. No explanation for these, just have to play them. They're god cards in the deck. We do play three traps, so I do play TB11, play 06, and I do play 07. I've been seeing people cut either 6 or 7, so I prefer to have it in the deck to make Rabbit a one card combo. And then if you draw hair with it, it makes it you can start your plays there. So that's all for the Maliss engine. So we'll move into the non-engine. We're playing 3 Ash, we're playing 3 Fualos, and then we're playing 3 Droll. Now 3 Droll in the main is something that I switched from the case tourney to the regional. I just played it for more coverage on rogue decks, more better for like Mitsu. But I am thinking about putting Bell back in the main. That's what I played for the case tourney, and it was really good. Then we got 2 Bestials. I do want to maybe fit 2 more Bestials in. They're good. They just don't. They're just really good for extending. Really good against Mitsu. Good against Pure Yummy if they're only on like one name. So I do like the Bestial count. 2 Nibiru. I'm only playing 2 because I don't want it to conflict with Impulse too bad. But other than that, it performed. I'd probably swap it out for either 2 Baldrake or just a different non-engine. We got 3 Imperm, 3 Impulse, just because you can play Impulse. If your deck can play Impulse, you should play Impulse. And then we'll move on to the side deck. So I've got 3 Bell, 2 Retaliating Sea. I never drew this card in any of my games, but in theory it's good because it doesn't really hurt your deck versus the opponent's deck. So got 3 Dark Ruler. This was really good for breaking boards. I'm not 100% on it, but it does help if they don't, like if Mitsu, it's good against Mitsu unless they set the trap, but it still baits out the trap, so it's pretty good. Playing 2 Thrust. I want to play 3 Thrust. I may cut Dark Ruler to 2, put Thrust to 3, just so I can obviously see it. But we got 1 Duster, 1 Talents, DDG, D-Barrier, and Black Oak for Thrust targets. All those cards perform great, of course. And then for the extra deck, we have Ally Code Talker, Topological, and then we got Access Code Talker, and then Firewall for the remainder of the 4s. So I don't really ever use Bomber Dragon. I'm thinking about cutting it, maybe put IP in. It is nice to have it. But everybody's like playing droplets, and if your Wicked gets dropleted while you try to use this, you blow your board up. So I've been thinking about swapping it for IP. Not sure yet. It's either gonna be Firewall or the Bomber for IP. For the Link 3s, we got Hearts of Cryptor, we got White Binder, we got Red Ransom because you have to play them. For the Link 2s, we got Dark, SP, Wicked, Lizardos. All these are mandatory. The Dark not mandatory as much as maybe you could put IP in that spot, or even play a second SP. Could play a second SP over the Haggard, but there's just times where paying the cost and banishing your card comes up for that. And then also if you need to reduce something their attack on their field. That's came up a couple times. Now we got Link Spider, Amirage, and we're playing 2 Lingaribo for my Link ones. The 2 Lingaribo, I've seen people play the Disciple. I prefer the Lingaribo over the Disciple. Just I don't ever really need the extra light for access code. And negating the trap is just better in my opinion. And I've had it come up where I've had to negate with the ally code and then tribute the ally code for the Lingaribo, then negate another trap. So this is good. All in all, it's it's been performing well in the new meta. I haven't really had any issues. Just the normal Maliss issues. Nobody's playing Lance anymore, so if you go first, you have a better chance, in your game 2s, just finishing the game out because they're not gonna side Lance in to blow you out. But everything's been great. Perform really well. So haven't had any issues there. Pretty good. I feel like it's a good spot in the meta as long as it doesn't receive any more hits on the ban list before the next before the YCS Raleigh. I'll probably take it to that just because I've been playing this deck for a while and I'm just the most comfortable with it, and it feels like a solid choice. Like it's builds up a board that's really hard to break through. I believe at the regional, the only deck that broke through this board was the Yummy Mitsu, and it just had it all. It had both the engines, so he was able to break the whole board, and he did my ally code. So if you got it, you got it. But other than that, I hope everybody's been enjoying the videos. Should have a couple more deck profiles coming up from some people at the locals, so look out for those. I know we're gonna get a Memento deck profile coming up, and then also maybe a DDD deck. I am gonna probably play the DDD deck a little bit, just because it seems interesting. I kind of like the heavy combo decks that build a nice board. But so wait on those cards to come in, and then we'll have some videos up for that. I'm gonna get some Maliss videos up too, just to kind of go along with the deck profile. But other than that, I hope everybody has a great day.